part 2 of my President's Day thrift store adventures finds. I didn't want the video to be super long because I got a lot of stuff to show you, which is why I broke it up in 2 parts. But really happy with the stuff I found. Found a lot of games at a store that I don't normally find a lot of games, and that was our first stop. You probably saw in the part 1, Savers. That is the Savers up north from us, like probably a 15-20 minute drive, depending on traffic. But I normally find a lot of toys there, and once in a great while, maybe a game. But I found a lot of games there, and I'm really happy with the ones that I found. And a really cool game that I didn't realize what exactly it was until I came home, or until we got home a little while ago, and I looked it over. And I was surprised that I got that, and I'll show you that, of course, in just a bit. Second stop, our trusty old Deseret Industries. Now we got there just in time because on Mondays they close at 6. We got there like 8 minutes till 6 o'clock, I think. But I found a few things. I was surprised to find one thing there, a toy, and if you saw the footage, you might know what that is. Found a few things there. Luckily, we got there right in time before they closed. Last stop was a thrift store Tags, whatever. It's like right around the corner from Deseret Industries. Not one that I go to a lot, or that I will plan on going to a lot, mainly because they don't really have much of anything gaming. You saw in the footage what they had in the glass case, but yeah, that, and I would have had a lot more games to show you. Unfortunately, the deal that I had this deal going through, or it was going through until it fell through, with this guy that was selling like a bunch of NES games, like 7 or 8 games, and he was the reason why we went up north, because he lives in a city called, or he lives in Sandy, but the deal fell through, not on my part, but the seller's part. But I swear this, I swear the seller is like, I'm pretty sure he's like a 13-year-old kid. I'm not going to get into all of the, what do you mean by that? It's pointless. I just ended up passing on it. Nothing really rare, and nothing that I don't think I'll be able to come across in the future. But yeah, I would have had more, but I swear it was like I was trying to make a deal, like seriously, with a 12-year-old little kid. But like I said, I won't get into that because I found a lot of good stuff at the thrift stores that we went to. So let's get into that. All right. What I'm going to do is, oh, before I say that, at the very end of this video, there's an awesome gift that my wife got for me. The second part of that Elgato. If you watched that video where I showed you that Elgato game capture card that she got for me off of Amazon.com. Really cool. The second part came in the mail today. As we came home, I saw it on our doorstep, and I had a feeling of what it was going to be, and I was right, but there's a lot more in there than what I expected. I'm really happy. My wife is super freaking awesome. I love her. But I will show you that at the very end. Alright, so I have a couple cool things to show you, but let me get started. I'm going to start with the last place that we went to, Tags, and then end with, for the thrift stores, end with Savers. Start with the least and end with like where I found the most stuff thrifting. Alright, so at Tags, like I said, there's a reason why I don't really go there. Try and find anything gaming or anything toy related, really, because they don't have too much. And this is the only thing I found there at their 10-cent toy section. This little guy right here. It's a G.I. Joe Cobra guy. Not one of the older ones. I mean, he doesn't have the O-ring where you could pull him apart, kind of. He just kind of twists and turns up here. The section here by his chest. But, I mean, G.I. Joe Cobra related, or G.I. Joe related, rather. I'm going to pick it up, and 10 cents, But that was the only thing I found at Tags. Alright, so let me show you what I found at good old DI. Alright, so DI, like I said, I'm glad we got there before it closed. I'm gonna start with the toy that I found. I was surprised to see it. At the same time, happy because I mean, well, I already have one like this, but it was cool to find another one, you know. And that is this He-Man toy right here, and this was $1. I don't know what all is supposed to be here. I have another one like this. If you did not watch that video, check it out when you have some time. My He-Man toy score. I scored like a big freaking He-Man lot where this was one of the things in it. You know, a bunch of figures, a bunch of vehicles, Castle Grayskull, that Terror Mountain something. I can't think of the name, but a bunch of, like, a ton of really cool old school 80s He-Man figures. And then funny thing is, like, a couple nights later at Desert Industries, again, my wife finds this really cool collector's edition box He-Man from like the 80s, and it has like a bunch of figures in there, you know, a bunch of them that I did not have in that lot. And I traded that lot, or I got that lot from trading like a little Foot Locker of some broken G.I. Joes. So I think I did pretty good. But really happy to find this. There is like a small crack there. I just noticed it along the side, or right there at the back of the seat. Probably can't see it. Yeah, you see a little bit of it. But nonetheless, it's a really cool find. I was surprised to see it. It was like on top of everything else. And I'm glad I got there, because there was this guy that was like, right when I got to the toy section, like seriously, like 2 seconds later, he's right there behind me, and he's like going through stuff. And I noticed that he picked up some of the toys that I ended up putting back, but did not put this guy back, or this horse back. So for $1 from DI, another He-Man little toy here. This is, now I got 2 of these. Also from Desert Industries. I try not to pick these up anymore unless I really have to, unless I sell some of them off. I couldn't pass this up, because normally the condition, when you come across one of these, the condition isn't really that great. And that is a purple, indigo, whatever you want to call it, GameCube controller. And normally the stick here, I mean, it works. Look, the snap right there, it's really, you know, it's not super loose, but normally when you see these, this is like completely worn off, or almost worn off, you know, and the controller is like freaking dirty as hell. Or the controller could be nice and clean, but you know, the stick, the analog stick, would be like completely gone. But I could not pass this up because of this, you know, and it's pretty clean. And $5, which is how much this costs. Yeah, I mean, some people probably would not pay that much for this, but when I saw this, I couldn't pass it up. You know, it's in great shape. But like I said, I try not to grab these unless, I mean, if I see them like in this condition for $5, I'll go ahead and jump on it. But yeah, $5 for this GameCube controller. Last thing is another game, and I mentioned before in one of my videos that my wife wants to upgrade to a Wii U. That'll probably happen like later on down the line, which is why you might be surprised of why I'm buying, you know, what I'm about to show you, and that is a Wii game. This was $3. Madden 09 play, or all play. Mr. Brett Favre on cover, and it is complete. The disc has like some minor wear and tear, but I'm pretty sure it'll play, although I won't be able to play it because my Wii stopped working. And every now and then I'll still pick up a Wii game. And I know what you're thinking, you just said you're gonna buy a Wii U. Yeah, we will down the line, but I'll probably sell like all my games, the ones that I have, or that I have that I bought, well, when I bought my Wii originally, along with some stuff I picked up from Thrifting. And why not, you know, make some money off of it. But got Mr. Brett Favre for the Wii Madden NFL 09 all play for $3 complete. And that right there is the DI finds. Now I'm going to get into the Savers finds, which is the finds that I'm really happy that I actually came across all this stuff and something really cool in here. Alright, so hang on. Alright, so got a bunch of games I came across at my Savers up north. A couple of PS2 titles, some GameCube titles, and 2 very awesome PS2 games. I don't want to spoil it, but I'll show you what they look like in just a bit. Alright, so starting off with the PS2 games. The first one that I have here is for the PlayStation 2, Downhill Domination, and this is in great shape. I didn't notice it until just now, the case and everything, and it is complete. The disc is actually in really good shape, and you know what? I just noticed now. Wow, I did not notice this until, well, just now. And I remember in the footage you see me open up the case, and I saw there was a game in there, but I didn't look to see if it was the game for the case. Now I know you should probably do that, but this is what is in here. Twisted Metal, or Twisted Metal Black. Twisted Metal Black for the PlayStation 2. There is no other game behind here. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'll take it. You know, let me look behind the manual. So scratch that, folks. I got case manual for Downhill Domination for the PS2, but I got Twisted Metal Black in the case. I'll take it. Alright, so I got that, and this was $4.99. Next PS2 game is it's a jam pack, Winter 2000. Bunch of games right there. This was also $4.99. Now let me make sure again. Whew. Okay, so it's the actual game, complete. Yeah, but you know what? I'm not complaining about finding Twisted Metal Black. You know, it was just a shock that I opened it up and I'm like, wait a minute. But yeah, so Jam Pack Winter 2002 Jam Pack for the PS2. Again, just like that case, this one's in really good shape. They took care of their games, whoever owned this. Alright, and the last well, I don't want to say the last one, but the last one like this is a Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. I'm not sure if I have this one already. Got a bunch of PS2 games here over to my left. I'll check later. But this is Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. $4.99. Yep. Complete. Just making sure. Yep. And like the other cases, in really good shape. So probably either the same person or one person owned all these games, but really good shape. You can see that gloss and shine. Alright. Let me get into the GameCube games, and I'll save the last 2 PS2 titles that I got for the games. Alright, so GameCube games. I picked up Pro Bass Challenge, and this was $3.99. I know what you're thinking, Pro Bass Challenge. I collect for the GameCube, and I do not have this, so I will pick this up. Probably might not play it, you know, but maybe I should. But it's all in there. Alright, so another game I add to my GameCube, my little, back here you can't see it, my little tiny, humble GameCube collection. Alright, so Pro Bass. Got this Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003 for the GameCube. Yeah, that one is $3.99. This one is $1.99. It's all in there. Next one up, another GameCube game is Nickelodeon's The SpongeBob Movie. I might already have this, I'm not sure. I'll check afterwards. And this was $4.99. It's weird how they price all these games different. But yeah. It's all there. I'm guessing the person that donated the PS2 games donated these as well, because they're like in almost exact same condition. You know, really good condition cases and games. So SpongeBob the movie. Happy to find this. I know I do not have this for my GameCube collection. SX Superstar, $4.99. I think it's just missing the actual. Well, might be missing a manual. Just like some paperwork, but I'm still good with it. You know, the game's in really great shape. And I was happy to come across this because I'm a big football fan, Madden fan, you know, Blitz fan, and I found this NFL Blitz 2003. Mr. Michael Strahan on the cover for the GameCube. This was $2.99. Does not have the manual, just some of that paperwork and stuff, but the game is in great shape. Alright, so two awesome things. One of them really awesome. Like I didn't notice, you know, more of it until we got home. PS2 titles, two of them. First one is, making sure it's the actual one that's in here. It's in one of these sleeves here. It's Ratchet and Clank. It's a demo disc, not for resale. Disc is in here. As you can see, it's not for resale. Demo disc on the disc itself. Great shape. Yeah, so glad to add this to my PS2 collection. The last one I think is pretty cool. It's a demo disc as well, or I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. And not for resale. But yeah, let me show you what it is. Twisted Metal Black online. As you can see, it's sealed. Yeah, it's sealed. I didn't notice it was sealed until I got home. I was going through the games, just looking through them again. I noticed that this was still sealed in plastic, factory plastic. So really happy to have this. I won't be opening this anytime soon. It's funny that I found that I have this and I end up finding that Twisted Metal Black in that racing game. But yeah, I'll take this all day. I don't know how much this was though. Yeah, I don't know what the prices were or what they charge because there's no prices on these. Maybe $1.99. I'm gonna go. I'll just say $1.99. I'll look at the receipt later and I'll maybe put a picture of it at the end of this video. But yeah, really happy to find this Twisted Metal Black online for the PS2, not for resale. Sealed. Yeah, this is definitely staying in my collection. Alright guys, so those are the games. Now let me show you that awesome package that came in the mail. It's like the other part of the gift, Valentine's gift that my wife got for me. Yeah, I'm probably going to set up the camera a different way to show you easier way of looking at it, right? So hang on. If you watched my video, my pawn shop pickups video, I think it was like 2 days ago, where I found like a bunch of where I went to this pawn shop that I've been wanting to hit up for a while now, and I picked up a few NES games as well as a couple of Sega Dreamcast games. That video, I showed you the first part of this package that my wife got for me for Valentine's Day, and that was this right here. Still sealed, still haven't used it yet. I intend on using it, of course. The Game Capture HD game recorder Elgato right here. Use it for my PS4. Now I could do some better, videos with some gameplay and whatnot. Still need to learn how to use it. But hopefully tonight I could break this bad boy open and, together with what I got today, try to put something together. I need to make sure I do it right because, like I said, I've never used this before. Alright, but yeah, this is what was featured in that video. And my wife told me that she had another gift coming that kind of paired up with this, and it was something that I mentioned a while back, and then she remembered and she bought this because she's awesome. But let me show you what came in the mail today. All right, I mean, like I said, I had a feeling that I knew what it was, and it was, like I said, what I thought it would be, but it's actually a lot more. All right, so let me show you what exactly that is. I'm not even gonna try to. Well, I opened the box already. She wanted me to open it upstairs, but I'm not going to try and close it and do like a whole opening because it's a pain in the butt to try and get it closed. It's open. It's right there, down there. But let me go ahead and show you the awesomeness that she went ahead and bought for me. To go ahead with that Elgato game capture card, this is what else she got me. Check it out. And all that sexiness right there. She got me Snowball, classic studio quality USB microphone. Yeah, this thing looks pretty badass. There's more of it right there. Yeah, so we just a little while ago got home and I saw this on our doorstep. So I plan on definitely putting this together and you know, learning how to use it. I will definitely be using this. So that's just one part. This is what I thought it would be, and it was a mic, but there's a lot more that she went ahead and got for me. Okay, and then there's this right here. Extra bass stereo headphones, JVC. And she said that she got it in a package deal, which is awesome. She didn't pay too much for it. Even the Elgato, she said she got it in, there was like a deal going on, and she got it for like 100 something. But yeah, so the mic, which is what I assumed that the second part was going to be, and it was. But then there's also the headphones, and there's more. One of these bad boys. A pop filter, so I can sound all professional like. So yeah, all this stuff, make sure there's nothing else in there. Yeah, but all this stuff came in the mail today. This is the second part of that awesome package that my awesome wife bought for me because she is awesome. But yeah, I'm really happy, looking forward to trying to use this stuff. You know, I'm really excited now. I can, like I said, I can make a lot more better gameplay videos. I like to do that stuff, so stay tuned for that. It'll be a lot more better. I hope you guys watch it and enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize if it was too long. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think. Man, I need more shelves because I got like stuff all over the place here. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, you guys. Check out my other videos if you haven't already. Check out the pawn shop pickups where I showcase the Elgato that I, you know, for the first time. All my other videos, my project videos, my dumpster finds. I found some stuff last night, not a lot, but found a game. You know, I'm really happy. You know, come across a free game. You know, that always makes it, you know, a decent dive run. But check out my other videos. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. I'll have more content coming out. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Happy hunting. Stay safe. Have fun. And I'll see you extraordinary.
Mommy, that's in the movie.
Thank you, son. I love you.
What is mommy again?
It's in the movie.
Extraordinary? Say extraordinary.
That's in the movie. Production.